Okay, hello and welcome. I'm Bio, and today we're looking at another requested game. This time around we're looking at Samurai Western for the PlayStation 2, developed by Acquire, published by Atlus, and released in June 2005 in the West. Apparently this game is a part of the Way of the Samurai series, which, if it's developed by Acquire, I don't surprise me, but I never thought this would be technically a part of the Way of the Samurai series, but what would I know, right? I don't have much familiarity with the Way of the Samurai series. I played a little bit of number 4 on Steam. I put about 5 hours into number 4 on Steam, and then I just stopped playing because I don't know, I just couldn't get into it. Couldn't get into the vibe, to be honest with you. So yeah. As I said, this game is a requested game, and this game was requested by Friendly Neighborhood Geek, which is, if I remember correctly, is Hellish Hero Toy Reviews. So, a long time since you've requested anything. Nice to hear from you. And he asked me to look at Samurai Western and Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. So, as I've said in one of the previous requested game videos, try and keep it to one game. Request one game. Can you stop going to the fucking intro? Fuck off. I hate games that do that. It's so annoying. Then I just got to keep doing this again and again and again. It's stupid. Yeah, try and keep it to like one game per request. But in this occasion, I will accept the 2 games. But from this point forward, just try and keep it one game per request. So yeah. So today we'll look at Samurai Western, and the next time we look at a requested game, we'll look at Donkey Kong Jungle Beat. I am going to look at the Wii version though, because the GameCube version obviously requires the bongos. So I have no clue how the emulation works in that regard. So we'll try the Wii version because it only needs a Wii remote and nunchucks. So yeah, and he also commented on there being a Barbie movie. I didn't even know there was a Barbie movie coming out, by the way. Not a Scooby-Doo that there was a live-action Barbie movie coming out. So. And I said, obviously, I doubt it would be as good as the Mario Brothers movie. I hadn't watched the movie at that point, but I have now. I watched the movie when I was on holiday, so I'm going to go into the settings to start off with. I watched the Mario movie while I was on holiday. It was okay. It was a very, 5 out of 10. It was serviceable. I don't understand people literally going over the moon crazy on oh, the game is so good. The movie's so good. It's the best movie I've seen in every year. No, I don't get that. I don't want you to save the game. Another wasted slot on the memory card. So yeah. So let's dive into Samurai Western.
The way of the warrior is to seek death, but a man can seek death anywhere, even in a far off land. So it was that I set out on a great journey, prepared to give my life to do my duty.
Is that it? That's not really a good reason to be in America, is it really? I went from Japan to America. Why? Because why not? It's literally what it is.
Get a load of this feller. I don't think he's from around here.
Don't say.
You habla inglés? I bet I can make you talk. Who are you? Eat land!
Okay.
What? You think you can beat us with that overgrown knife?
Let's get him, boys.
Alright, so straight into... Okay. Oh god, here we go. Okay, so press square to attack. No worries. Press R1 or circle to deflect bullets. Defeat enemies. Help Gojiro develop. So I'm playing as Gojiro, alright. Press R1 or circle while moving to dodge. This will allow you to move more quickly. So if you can't avoid enemy attacks running, dodge your way. Never been a fan of the. Never been a fan of the tutorial pops on screen as you're playing the game. I'm not a big. Yeah, but then again, I guess it's fine. Extra jump. Okay, you're vulnerable while in the air. Why would I jump then? How the fuck am I supposed to get up there? Okay, so I can break things. Would have been great if you had a tutorial telling me that I can break things. If your jump attack hits, the enemy will be knocked off guard. Okay. I'm missing tutorial things because I'm not expecting there to be a page 2 because it doesn't say page 1 of 2. So, hold down, release a powerful strike. You can do it by pressing instruments. Again, it says resume game, so I don't expect there to be a second page. I'm just being honest, you know what I mean? Say page 1 of 2 if there's going to be a second page, whereas you accidentally keep pressing the fucking resume game.
Here we go.
Okay. Causing damage fills up the mastery gauge. The more skillful your attacks, the faster the gauge will fill. Press triangle to pick up a box table or other items. Okay.
Stand still.
Hit by a strong attack explosion. Would hit while jumping, you'll be knocked down. You hit an enemy's throwing knife or bullet with your sword, it can be sent back to them. Why would you just not Why would you just not press circle to move the entire time? Why would you not do this? Why would you not? Press triangle to pick up a downed enemy. Oh my word. I don't like this tutorial. I hate tutorials where you're in the action and they bring up a text box while you're fighting. It just completely ruins the flow of the game. Completely ruins it. You'll be tempted to that. Okay, whatever. Just let me play the fucking game and learn how to play the game, yeah? Thanks. You're gonna give me a tutorial, I don't mind. But have it be so I can press start. Have it be that I can press start and go, oh look, there you go, there is how to play the game. Oh look, I can read it. If you can't intuitively incorporate the tutorial into the game, in other words, you just have it as a text box that appears randomly while you're trying to play the game, then have it in the start menu. It makes me laugh. It goes, oh yeah, you can parry attacks and send them back to them and and block bullets as long as you press circle while standing still. But why would you be standing still? Why would you actually be standing still? That makes no sense. Ultimate Master Mode. Okay. But why would you be standing still? It's true though. Oh, there's more dudes here now. The dodge doesn't work all the time. Okay. In case you're wondering, it's okay. It's okay, the game. It's okay. The controls are fine. Not my kind of game. Because for me, for this to be my kind of game, it has to have the same level of competency as Devil May Cry. And you may say, well, that's a tall order. Yes, it is a tall order. But I am very, very refined in what I like as video games. I've played a lot of them on this channel, played a lot of games, and I have a very refined palette when it comes to what games I like. And I'm not saying this is a bad game. I'm saying they could do the tutorial better. But the actual controls themselves are fine. They're absolutely fine. I watched a video on this game, funny enough, recently, by a YouTuber called Savit. He does some good content. I do find he's a little bit overly positive at times about aspects of a game, which I look at it and I think, wow, you're being positive about that aspect. Not exactly, you know. But you know me, I'm very blunt and very honest. I don't like to... I try to be positive, but at the same time, I don't let it overtake me, the positivity. Oh, I got a cowboy hat. Look at that. Oh. Just like this game, I played the first stage, and straight away, I already know whether or not this is my type of game, right? I already know. It's fine. It's fine. The controls are fine. It's a fine game. It's just not my kind of thing, because if I play like a 3D beat 'em up, because this is what this is. It's a 3D beat 'em up style game. I expect it to have, for me to enjoy it, it has to have a certain level of competency. And for me, the only 3D beat 'em up game I've ever played and thoroughly enjoyed is two games, two series. Because technically one of them is also a 3D beat 'em up. The first is Devil May Cry. That's a really good game. As long as you're playing like 4 and 5. 3's okay. 2's, two is meme to death for a reason. But even 1's pretty decent. But I would struggle to play 1 nowadays, I think. If I had a choice of playing a Devil May Cry game, like right now, it would either be 4 or 5. So probably 5. And the other 3D beat 'em up is Yakuza. Because our Yakuza game, the Yakuza series, is technically a 3D beat 'em up type of game, with the exception of obviously Yakuza 7 onwards. So, you know, I not too long ago played Judgment, for example, on Steam, and yeah, I love that kind of gameplay because it's very refined, it's very to the point. You know, probably, if I'm honest with you, I couldn't play Yakuza 1 and 2 on PS2 anymore. Yakuza 3 was a little bit of it was trying. So was Yakuza 4 when they came out on Steam. But Yakuza 5, I was okay with Yakuza 5, but 0 is my favorite. Yakuza 0 is the best because Kiryu and Majima are playable characters, and each character has 4 fucking movesets. 4. You don't have the 1, you have 4. And that's why I quite like Judgment, because Judgment had 2. It didn't have, obviously, 4, but it had 2 different ones you could switch between. So I'm hoping Lost Judgment, when I get around to playing that, will have more, I'm hoping, but we'll see. But yeah, so those are the only 2 3D beat 'em ups that I can honestly say that I can play and enjoy. Any other 3D beat 'em up I play, I can go, yeah, it's okay, but would I be interested in playing through the whole game? No, because the gameplay sells it. It doesn't matter how good the story is, if the gameplay is absolutely fucking atrocious, or if it's just kind of mediocre. It's just, yeah. No, stop asking me. I wish there was a way to turn off autosave. Alright, let's give stage 2 a go. Difficulty, practice, and normal. So what's practice then? Does that mean I don't actually complete the stage, but I just practice the stage? Whereas normal means I can actually play the stage. What a weird... Can't you just say normal and easy? If that's what this is, don't say practice, because that word has different context. Different meaning. Doesn't necessarily mean... It's like, does that mean I complete the stage if I play it on practice mode? I'm going to play on practice mode. What a weird thing to call it. Alright, so there we go. Weapon. Oh, we can change our weapon. So we have a cowboy hat now. Yes! Well. Okay, so there we go. I put it on. There we go. We now have a cowboy hat. Fantastic. So I like that. I like that we have little accessories in that. But then again, like I said, if it's based off the Way of the Samurai series, you have customization in those games anyway.
This mysterious man.
Or spin-off anyway.
Far East. He called himself a samurai, and his name was Gojiro Kiryu.
Kiryu.
The moment we saw him, Claudia and I knew.
Technically speaking, this boy would be a Kiryu-chan. That'd be funny as hell. Just come along, one of the cowboys comes out of the bloody saloon. He's like, Kiryu-chan! God.
What can I get you? A glass of milk, maybe?
Wait. His name's Gojiro Kiryu.
Just a minute there. Hold your horses there, partner.
Gojiro Kiryu. Isn't like Majima's like first name Gojiro? Did they honestly just combine Majima and fucking Kiryu's name together? They took Kiryu from Kazuma Kiryu and took Gojiro from Gojiro Majima. I fucking swear. I swear that's his fucking name. Is that? Am I the only one that's seeing that? I feel I might be wrong about Majima's first name, but I swear it's very close to that.
Ooh-wee. Looks like we got ourselves a live one.
We don't have any foreigners around here, so why don't you just move on? We don't want any trouble.
You already got trouble.
Pardon me, mademoiselle. I heard that some foolish person has been going around sticking his nose into our business. You don't know anything about that, do you?
You're just a little too late.
So, it's you. You are quite a handsome man. It's a shame that you have to be killed. But I'm afraid the decision is out of my hands.
Okay. I'm stuck on a chair. Get off the chair. The dodge is a little bit finicky. Yeah, I find the dodge just easier. It's easier just to use the dodge as a form of movement, really. Doesn't seem to be a lock-on from what I can see. By the way, you can kind of tell when they're going to shoot or do something, because some of them like you see they have like steam come out of their mouth when they're about to shoot. I mean, like I said, it's the controls are fairly reasonable, if I'm honest. Are they downstairs? I think they are. Alright, there we go. So yeah, like I said, the combat's pretty decent, if I'm honest. But it's not refined enough for me, if I'm honest.
We shall meet again.
It's hard to say. I don't know whether or not this game would actually do well nowadays. Because obviously, Acquire recently did the Kamiwaza game, didn't they? For the first time, they localized it. A game I ended up doing as Lost in Japan back in the day. And I don't know whether or not Samurai Western, if they decided to give Samurai Western the same treatment. I don't know. I think there is a market for this type of game. And like I said, I have watched the Savit review of the game, and he, like I said, in all fairness, he does sell the game pretty well. But it's definitely for a very niche market, 100%. So But yeah, it's not my type of game. It's okay, but it's not my type of game. It's a cool concept having like a samurai in a Western environment kind of thing going on. But I think I'm going to call it there for Samurai Western. Like I said, for me, if I'm honest with you, I would say I'm more of a mixed feelings when it comes to this game. Definitely mixed feelings. I wouldn't say I necessarily recommend it, but not necessarily say I don't recommend it. It's just more of mixed feelings. So, but yeah. Anyway, I've been Bio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.